Hi guys, I just got out of work and I gotta make this video because I'm behind and I have to make a video for yesterday, which will be today's video, and I have to go home and make a video for today, which will be later on. I'm not changing everything. I just got out of work. I work at a grocery store. It's crazy, but today's topic I want to talk about, god damn, I have a big forehead. I want to talk about distractions, distractions. The reason I want to talk about distractions is because that's when I was working, I was thinking, why am I working here? Why do I have this job? Like, what was the purpose of me getting this job? And I started thinking, and the reason I'm thinking is because recently they told me I have to stop wearing my headphones, I have to stop listening to music. And then after they told me that, it got me thinking, why do I listen to music all the time? Why do I always have my AirPods on and listen to something? Whether it's a podcast, a sermon, music, whatever, I always have my discussion on. So it got me thinking, like, why am I working here? Like, what's the point of me working here? And it got me thinking, and I came to the conclusion that the reason I got this job was to distract myself from feeling the pain I was feeling, to dealing with the feelings that I was feeling, or to avoid doing the things I knew I have to do. For example, when I tell people I have 2 jobs, they tell me, oh my god, that's so good, like, you're such a hard-working man. But it's not true. I'm using this job as a distraction to avoid doing the things I have to do, or dealing with whatever I have to do, And then that got me thinking, like, okay, if I have to use this job as a distraction, because this job is not taking me nowhere, I'm just putting it there to take me away from the things I want to do in my life, I guess I'm just scared to do the things I want to do. Then that got me thinking, okay, why do I always have my headphones on all the time? When I'm cooking, I have my headphones. When I shower, I have my phone on me, When I have a long time, I want checking my phone, I have listening to music, whatever, So that distracts me too. And I was like, damn, that's crazy. Or like, why do I go to the gym so much, Even though I want to say I want to lose weight, I think I'm using the gym as a distraction to avoid my problems, or to avoid dealing with the things I have to deal with, And that got me thinking, what am I running away from? Like, why do I always run away from the distractions? What I'm so scared of, And I think I'm scared of my mind, my own thoughts, I'm scared because I'm scared to go deep into my conscience, because I'm scared of how far I can go into my brain, I'm always overthinking everything, analyzing everything, so I'm scared of what could happen if I listen to my brain again. Because once I get in my brain, like, I go deep, like, I feel a lot of feelings. For example, after my wake up, I was trying to avoid it, I didn't want to feel it, because when I was feeling it, I was going deep. I was thinking, like, everything I did wrong, everything I said wrong, everything that I could have done better, everything I could have said better, all the behavior I could have changed, all the behavior that didn't change that led to us breaking up. And then from that would take me to, okay, what else am I doing wrong in my life? And that would get me, like, into a dark hole, So instead of me dealing with it, like, I know I have to deal with my problems and everything, I decided to avoid it, to start looking for distractions, And one of the distractions was the gym. I was like, okay, I'm gonna focus on the gym, on what I'm eating, right? And that worked for a little bit, and it's working, but not that much. And now, okay, but like, it got to a point where, like, okay, Luis, you still have these thoughts, like, come on, let's work on this. My brain was telling me, like, we have to stop avoiding it, stop distracting yourself, focus on it, heal, move on, look for the next thing you have to do with your life. But I decided, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go get me a job. Yeah, that sounds perfect. So I came and got me a job at Caputo's, because I used to work in, that's already know, which is going back to my comfort zone, which my brain was telling me, don't do it, stop, just focus. I know it's hard, but just do it. We have to get to this, right? And by then I was like, no, I don't want to do that. So I got me these jobs as a distraction, to avoid dealing with my brain and my thoughts and my feelings and like my consequences of my actions and everything, you know. And then that made me realize that I want to fill up my plate, my day with so much that means nothing at all. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, for example, I think I should start doing less but more effectively, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure there's a quote about it. I heard a quote or something about it, you know? But instead of doing more, do less more effectively, you know? For example, there's no reason for me to try to have 3 jobs where 2 I know they're not taking me anywhere, and that job that I know I have potential to take me somewhere, I don't focus on it because I have the other 2 jobs as distractions, you know what I'm saying? And that's the whole life, you know, like the whole thing is just pure distractions, nothing but distractions. I think my manager's coming, it's weird, because I'm in the parking lot of my job, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna be like, damn, what's wrong with him? But anyhow, but yeah, so that got me thinking, like, maybe I should, like, quit, or maybe I should just do something else, like stop avoiding myself, you know? Because I don't think no amount of self-improvement is going to replace that lack of self-acceptance, you know what I'm saying? Because I keep telling myself I gotta work on myself, but the things I have to deal with are here, my brain. I'm not dealing with it. I'm not doing the outside work, but I need to do the inside work. Like, what would happen if you actually do it? What would happen if I stop distracting myself with things that I know are good for me, but not really good for me, and focus on what I know I have to do? Like, my body has been begging me to stop distracting ourselves and focus on my brain, you know? But at the same time, I know for a fact that the depth of my thoughts make me sad, because it makes me realize I'm not where I want to be in life. It makes me realize that everything that's wrong with my life is my fault. It makes me realize that I have been playing the victim. It makes me realize that I have the potential in me and I don't want to accept it. It makes me realize that I have put people in the pedestal where they don't belong. It makes me realize that the reason I compare to other people is because I know I have the potential to be better than them, or maybe just my ego talking. It makes me realize that I'm not the good person that people think I am, you know? It makes me realize that I manipulate people to get what I want. It makes me realize that, like, the reason I like to help people so much is because I wish somebody would help me, you know? I get mad when people fall in love with their hobbies, because I wish I had a hobby. It makes me realize that I'm not normal. It makes me realize that what people are like, I don't like. It makes me realize that one of the reasons I'm so alone, well, I'm not alone because I have my family, but I feel lonely, is because I don't know how to connect with people that are like me, you know? I feel like I have always tried to change so I could be accepted, so I could have friends, you know? So people would be like, okay, you know, he's normal, we can be his friend, you know? I don't know if he does abandonment issues, I don't know if that's lack of love when I was younger, I don't know if that's because I have never really had anything of my own. I don't know what it is, you know? But it got to me thinking, like, I have all these distractions around me just to avoid what I have to do. And what I have learned to do, make good distractions, you know? For example, like I said, having 2 jobs. I don't need 2 jobs. This job is a distraction to work for what I want in life, you know? I'm just scared to make the jump of what would happen if I actually try. Because, like, if I try and I fail, I know it's not gonna work. So I think it's better to always think of the what if, you know? But what if I change my mind, instead of like dealing with the oh well instead of the what if, you know? It's always like that. Because I do a lot of things, I overthink a lot. So when something doesn't happen, it's like I always think like, what if I do this? What if I do that? But I never deal with the oh well. Like, I tried, oh well, it didn't work out. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I've been thinking of that. So I think I'm going to have more alone time, you know? Like, I must stop distracting myself with things that don't matter and focus on things that matter. Because I have done that before. About 3 years ago, I got rid of all my distractions and focused on three things, which was school, the gym, and work. You know? And now I used to journal like crazy, let my thoughts out, you know? Before I started locking myself away. And that took me places I didn't thought I could go, you know? So maybe if I do this again, I don't know where can life can take me, you know? Yeah, that's all. Bye guys.